A beautiful performance, beautiful, beautiful singing, top tier singing, and I loved it. Great job, Dimash Qudaibergen. Hey, real quick, I just want to welcome you to the Big Brain Singer channel, where singers and music lovers come together. I'm Charlie, and my goal is to share my knowledge of singing and love of music with as many people as possible. If you want to be the first to experience reactions just like this one, please join us on Twitch, links down below, Monday, Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And if you yourself are an aspiring singer and want a mini voice lesson from me, I hold a free and open vocal clinic every Friday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern as well. So make sure to join our community Discord server. Links are also down below. To join hundreds of music lovers like yourself and to stay updated on community events. I hope to see you there, and I hope you enjoy this reaction and analysis. All right, next up. This singer is called the Dimash Qudaibergen. This is No New Wave 2019. Let's hear it. You have Forkless? Serious vibes.
Ночь исчезает до утра. Мы с тобой два беглеца, убегаем от себя.
I love like the light, airy chest voice sound that he's bringing. You know, he starts out really small, and it's just like a very light, airy sound. And but when he decreases in pitch, he brings more sound into the chest without eliminating that breathiness, right? Who's that woman? This is a super cool, really like grounded baritone voice, and it's super easy. There's nothing being held. It's like the kind of sound that can just go up and be heard throughout the entire range. Well, this is what I've heard so far in this song. This is sexy.
Твое сердце в руки взять, скачай, знай, у влюбленных два крыла, в небе бьют колокола любовь.
I love the depth of sound and yet the lack of tension. There's no pushing. This isn't like an operatic baritone sound where it's like There's nothing held. It's a very just loose, very seductive sound that's coming out. It's very easy and warm and low. It's very nice.
Небе бьют колокола любовь, рвет сердца. Кровь засыпает без тебя. У меня в гостях мечта. твои глаза. Мои чувства бьют в набат. Я ищу горящий взгляд.
So now he's in like a very, it's like before he was in like a very chesty, low, airy and head voice driven, low sound, but we still got that chest color, which is really nice. Now he goes right up into a mix. No transition, no nothing. He knows the exact position he wants to go to get to that mixed sound. And he's able to keep that same level of energy in the sound at a much, much, much higher pitch. Very, very impressive. Now he's bringing some of that chest voice up to this higher area, which is super impactful. Nice. So that was just a really just nice, high, resonant-filled, formant-filled high note. I love it. Let's go back for a second. I really love his use of the mic. Like his mic etiquette, his mic technique is fantastic, because when he's singing a higher note that has more volume, he instantly pulls the mic away and brings it back. Balances the voice with the microphone perfectly well. Let's hear it. Well, let's watch this time, not just listening. As he increases volume, mic comes away. Cool. Nice. No, Skyface, I know it's what you do with dynamic mics, of course. I use a dynamic mic. It's just the way that he's matching it up with his voice is just very like refined. The technique he has for his mic is very, very fantastic. Yeah, if he weren't doing that, it would put a lot of pressure on the sound technician, and because he's doing that, just shows that he's very like conscious of the people around him in the production that's going on. Nice. So really great long ringing sustained note, requires a lot of good consistent support from the breath. I'm reading the lyrics, right? And this song would go really well as a duet, don't you think? Who should sing this duet with him? So up until this point in the performance, we literally he's like a very, very well-rounded lyric tenor now. We have these beautiful high notes that are super easy for him, and his stage presence is very, very well commended, very, very put together. And let's hear what he keeps doing. Because the section we're in now is very much middle high voice. The section before was low. I assume he's going to keep ramping up this energy. Let's see where that energy goes. Nice. Oh, she's real. Very cool. So now he's going even higher. So we heard him go, right, like low. And then we heard, mix voice. Now we're hearing him go up into that like, get that really good pointed sound, except what we hear a lot in like metal singers is that they really show the teeth and get that in the sound, but he's not doing that. He's keeping that sound straight up, and it's really, really nicely pointed. Let's hear him ascend. Hear that transition. So you don't get that over distortion in the sound. It's really just a natural tone up there, which is beautiful to hear. One more time. I love that he goes up to that freaking high note without any sort of tension in his voice. It's just, he just goes right up to it. It's freaking awesome. And this guy literally just makes registers his like little biatch. He just makes it happen. So the activity in his body is one of the reasons he's able to get that up. Like he's literally like an Olympic athlete of the male vocal registers. Like this is top tier singing right here, and he's in his body in order to do it. So he can shift so easily throughout that entire range. Right? It's awesome. Very cool. So now what we just heard, that small section leading up to this, he's going into, he can sing that way in like a pointed forward position, but now he's taking his like he's taking his soft palate, lifting it, relaxing the mechanism so it goes into a more like softer timbre, which actually allows you to go higher. I know that's kind of counterintuitive, but the softer timbre allows you to sing those higher notes, and instead of being like it's more like that's it, right? So he's lifting the soft palate and the sound is going back instead of saying pointed and forward. Everybody remember to hydrate. Yeah, that's full voice, Kronos, the sound he's making. It's like a full head voice sound. And he's able to kind of go past that into what some people call like a male whistle tone. It's more of it's like a contorted pinched position that can be absolutely validated healthily with use of air, right? So he creates that whatever sound. I don't sing this way normally, but it's just a use of the vocal cords that's really well balanced with air, right? You nailed it, Capriani. You figured me out. It's just about bringing those chords together at a really small point, balancing with air. Now, to do it as well as he does, you have to have really perfect coordination, which just comes from practice and diligence. And he's clearly someone who practices a lot, who practices to make this technique absolutely perfect in that area. That top voice, though, that's one of the most impressive parts. He's able to bring that color, which comes from being able to lift all of these muscles up here while leaving these muscles alone. That's why you see his jaw evenly drop without any tension in his neck or in his face. The jaw drops, but everything above the jaw is very engaged to create space to color that that high like whistle sound, right? That some people call it. I wouldn't call it whistle tone. Whistle tone for women is very different. But it's still a part of the male voice that's possible. That's what he's able to do with it. Incredibly virtuosic. Really impressive. Flat tongue. Nice. I love his onsets up there. This way. No. Skip ahead. Absolutely gorgeous. The way that he's able to just get everything in place. That's so high, dude. It's so awesome that he can do that. I love it. It's so impressive. Dude, not in my voice today, man. But that is, if jumping just on that, the only thing he changes for those onsets is his breath. Everything else needs to stay nice and relaxed. So if while you breathe, and you, while watching this now, can try this, try to breathe, but change nothing from your chest up. It's really hard to do. And he does this while performing on stage. It's freaking awesome. Nice.
Спасибо! Спасибо огромное. Дорогие друзья, разрешите мне,
Today's a special day.
воспользоваться положением. Сегодня для меня особый день.
Notice how this is another sign of a really good singer, is after they're done singing, their voice is still like low and grounded. That means they're not over contorting or anything, and they can still speak very smoothly. If you have a singer who's overly tense and is doing too much and spending too much energy to get something out, their speaking voice afterwards will be kind of maybe hoarse or tired, or you'll sense something like that. Yeah.
Потому что
Aww.
именно сегодня моей родной сестренке исполняется 18 лет, друзья.
Cute.
Я хочу воспользоваться моментом и поздравить ее с днем рождения, пожелать ей всего самого наилучшего и сказать, что я ее очень сильно люблю. Спасибо, друзья!
That's cute. That's very cute. I really appreciate that. You can't possibly hold all those flowers.
Еще раз ваши бурные аплодисменты. Маэстро Игорь Крутой и Димаш.
Какой блистательный союз.
It's cool. He's doing everything he can to get all the flowers. He clearly does connect with his audience pretty well. That's really beautiful.
Выходил на эту сцену. Цветов всегда море. И это говорит только об искренней любви его настоящих поклонников. Еще раз ваши бурные аплодисменты. Игорь Крутой и Димаш.
Look, the guy is
Это
young. He's
внучка
like
Игоря
26,
Яковлевича.
I've
Давайте
heard. So
поаплодируем.
let's just keep in mind that he's still at the beginning of his career, and we will definitely be eager to hear where it goes from there, right? That was a beautiful performance. Beautiful, beautiful singing. Top tier singing. And I loved it. Great job, Dimash Qudaibergen. Wow, you're still here. If you did enjoy the video, I want to invite you to check out my Patreon page where I offer multiple tiers of perks for both aspiring singers as well as music lovers who want to take their listening skills to the next level. Also, I do need to say it, like 90% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed to the channel. It really doesn't take much. Can you please just press the little button down there? If you made it this far, you probably fit in right with the rest of the people who are the Big Brain community. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.